Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Riley here on Roll Tide Cafe, which is part of the Bama Standard Network. I want you to get active with this video. I want to get some serious feedback because this is a discussion that will probably draw a lot of attention. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment down below, which I'm sure we'll get a lot of comments with this topic. The past several months, I've looked within our comment sections on all forms of our social media, especially our YouTube channel. We've had a lot of feedback when it comes to the quarterbacks. So one of the things that has stood out to me the most is the negative feedback when it comes to Ty Simpson. I want a better understanding from fans who feel like that he is not able to get the job done. I've seen fans say that he's trash, he's not good enough. If Alabama were to start him, then they lose 4 or 5 games. So my question to those who believe this is why? Give me your why behind it, because I'm trying to understand, based on the sample size, which is very small, why you believe this way. I think if you combine all the minutes and all the quarters he's played all together, you may have the equivalent of a game and maybe an extra quarter. Who knows? But it's not a lot to go off on, but a lot of fans want to go back to the USF game in 2023 and hang over his head the performance that we saw in that game. But a lot of people try to overlook the conditions of that game. First, you had a team that was in clear defiance of the fact that Jalen Milroe, their appointed leader, was benched. They didn't like it. They let you know about it. We also had some people who had significant roles that were out. Ty Simpson came in the second half and suffered the fate of many sacks, was hit. Things didn't go his way at all, although he did lead Alabama back to victory. But for some reason, that is a negative notch on his record. But as you fast forward, we begin to see what he has done in the minutes he has been given. He has done extremely well. He has grown. He made better decisions. If you go to that Wisconsin game, man, he was wheeling and dealing. The offense looked completely different when he was in as compared to Jalen Milroe. That's not to take a shot at Jalen Milroe. Different styles. You're able to do more with the offense with him as opposed to Jalen Milroe. So talk to me. This is the off season. 8 days done. Spring's over. We need something to talk about. Those who are anti-Ty Simpson, please explain to me the way you feel what you feel. What have you seen that tells you beyond a shadow of a doubt he is just not quarterback one? Where has he fallen short? I've seen where people have commented that Austin Mack is better. I've seen where people have commented that Keelon Russell is better. Here's the thing: the sample size of Ty Simpson is very small. We have established that. But then if you go down to Austin Mack, his sample size is even smaller. Then Keelon Russell has zero to go on because he just came out of high school. The most we have been privileged to see is what has gone on during spring ball, which is not the equivalent of live college football. Keelon Russell, let's talk about him. He is the future. I admit that. Had eyes on him during the spring. He looks absolutely phenomenal at times, like a NFL veteran. And then there are times where he looks like he's 18 years old. And it goes back and forth. I guess you call it inconsistent, but hey, he's 18 years old. He's still filling it all out. He's still learning the playbook. He hasn't quite got that comfort level yet to where he can have his swagger turned on 1,000-fold. It will come in time. Austin Mack, listen, no knock against him. He's just not getting it. He is way behind Ty Simpson. He is definitely behind Keelon Russell. He just may be a late bloomer. He may not be getting it, or maybe this just isn't the place for him. Ty Simpson, watched him during spring. Different player. He has matured. He has grown. Tremendous leader. Puts the ball where you need it to be. Has confidence. Has swagger. And he plays like he's free. Like the handcuffs have been taken off. Everyone's responding to it. The offense is moving. I'm excited about what I've seen. And listen, you don't just have to take my word for it. There are several others on our network who have witnessed this themselves. So this isn't just a one-man crusade for Ty Simpson. Let's look at another angle of this situation. I know that there are a lot of fans out there that were strong supporters of Jalen Milroe. And when he began to regress dramatically in the mid to late part of last season, a lot of Ty fans got upset and they voiced that. A lot of them felt like that he maybe needed to be pulled in favor of Ty. I think there was a lot of resentment that was generated because of that. And maybe some of that residue right now from what fans are saying is a direct correlation to that. Maybe you could characterize it as retaliation. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to have a conversation. I want to understand where some Crimson Tide fans are coming from when they have strong opposition to Ty Simpson. This very situation closely, if not eerily, resembles one we've seen before. I take you back to the 2020 season, and this involves Mac Jones and Bryce Young. A lot of people were ready for Bryce Young to come in immediately. He has similar hype and similar build-up as does Keelon Russell right now. A lot of Tide fans were ready for Bryce to take over day one. Some of us believed he needed more time. Like a lot of us believe Keelon Russell needs time as well. There was a lot of pushback. They thought that Mac Jones just was not going to be it simply because of his performance in the Iron Bowl. He had a few turnovers that were very costly and ultimately determined the outcome of the game. That was held over him throughout the summer and going into the fall until Mac Jones showed Crimson Tide fans exactly who he was. Ty Simpson has the potential to replicate the same type of performance that Mac Jones did. He's got weapons around him. Everything is up to allow him to succeed. Has a great offensive coordinator. Mac has Steve Sarkisian. Now Ty has Ryan Grubb. And we know how the first instance turned out, so why can't it happen again? So let's talk about it. We're here all summer. We need something to talk about. This is the network for the fans. So let me hear from you and present me a good argument. I am listening, not to respond, but to understand. So if you feel like Ty is not the man, who is your guy and why? Give me strong evidence. But either way, regardless of who emerges as the man, even though Ryan Grubb has already said if the season starts tomorrow, Ty's our guy. Whoever emerges, I'm for. Everyone on my network is for. That guy has our full support. But that'll do it for this video. I'm sure it's going to raise a lot of controversy. But hey, sometimes a little controversy is a great thing and starting great conversations. That's what we're here for. Hit that like and subscribe button and roll Tide.